Well, Coach, really two different halves where you both probably a lot of positive for both of them. First half, a lot of bench points, and then Titan with a huge second half. Give us your overall thoughts.
Yeah, we really liked the bench tonight. That the guys were had a very good first half, and I thought Kale was good in both halves. You know, it's the most minutes that he's played. He was able to get started the other night at Southern and get his feet wet and get moving around, and thought he was really good tonight. The thing, I know I've talked about it a lot. We just haven't seen him play yet because of the injuries. Just how scrappy he is and how tough he is. I don't know how the possession ended, but there was a possession in front of our bench in the first half where he was chasing that guy all over the place to start the possession. And what that does, he's got 4 teammates behind him, and we got an entire bench of coaches and players and managers, and we got everyone in the crowd. Like, everyone sees it because you're out there in the front, and that's so valuable. Right? And he's got that. He does a great job of it. Reddick's got a lot of that in him, but just it sets the tone. So thought that had an impact. Yeah, and then Ty, I think Huddy gets 16, and Ty has a huge second half. He gets the double-double. So great leadership from those guys.
Obviously, you wanted to attack the basket. You had a size advantage, and you took advantage of that first and second half.
Yeah, we feel like going into a game that we want the ball, and we've got different ways of getting it there. But we want the basketball in Ty's hands, and we want it in Huddy's hands. We've had a lot of good play from so many guys. You look at our offensive numbers, our efficiency numbers, and they're really high. Our shooting percentage has been really high, and it's because we've got a number of good players. But there's some challenges that Ty and Huddy present, right? And so finding ways to get those guys to basketball it's important for us, no matter who we're playing.
What would he do to get Ty open there in the second half? It seems like a lot of dribble. You opened up the lane and just let him attack. Yeah,
a lot of that's in transition, mm-hmm. Right? And that's been an area that's been it's been so efficient for us. Right? So he gets a defensive rebound and starts to break that way, and he's able to run by guys and get between guys, and then also now we got guys looking for him when we get a defensive rebound to get him the outlet, because it has been so effective and so efficient for us. And it puts a lot of pressure on the defense when it's coming that fast at you. So we always want that to be a part of it on a miss. And after that, just finding different ways, because they're going to work so hard to keep it out of his hands that it can become a challenge for us in terms of how to align things to be able to get him touches, because they're going to work. They work so hard to keep it out of him. They're fronting him almost all the time. When he catches it, they're doubling him. So, and then the last piece I would tell you is his willingness and unselfishness. He came in the huddle in the second half and said, "Hey, the help is coming from here. Right? Let's find a way to take advantage of that." Right? He didn't come to the huddle. He wants the ball, right? But he didn't come to the huddle and say, "Hey, you have to get me the ball. Right? You have to get me this. You have to get this guy out of here so I can do this." He came to the huddle and said, "Hey, this is where the help is. Let's take advantage of that defender." Okay? And that, it's a cool deal, and it's a really important deal when your best player is wired that way.